Anyway, it's gone proper windy. My phone thing has broke, which like I hold my phone in. I think I'm gonna have to move this, bear with me. Right, I've come in the shade because it's less windy, and I've just sat down. All of a sudden the sun's just gone in, like you can see how tanned I am, but it's just gone really windy. Anyway, let's start with my Q&A and see what questions we have today. Right, I'm just going to go through the YouTube comments from my last Q&A. I've literally uploaded this Q&A like an hour ago, but the one before that I'm going through, and I'll do vice versa. Okay, do you like parrots? Because you would definitely get a cockatoo. Love that. Oh, it's just really nice things people are saying. Matthew Franklin, you are an amazing human being, true inspiration for me, not to mention you're sexy, thank you for sharing your channel. And then a few compliments about the best thing face. Honestly, that's really nice though, people like saying that I'm a nice person, because I appreciate that, because I do try to be a nice person. Right, let's just move over to Instagram then. I feel like there was more comments on the last YouTube Q&A. If you've got a question for me for my next Q&A, please pop it in the comments, because I will always try and check that first. Right, Instagram. How tall are you? So I am 5'4". Is that tall or is it not? Like, I'm taller than some friends and shorter than other friends. Nick the Gunny said, who is your dream opponent? I think I've answered this loads of times, and honestly it always changes. One day I'll say Trish Stratus, another day I'll say Charlotte Flair, then I'll say Becky Lynch, then Bailey, then Sasha Banks. Honestly, there's so many amazing female wrestlers that I feel like I could have decent matches with, where there's just so many to choose from. Another person, sorry, just trying to get comfortable. If I go back, there you go, it makes me look less fat now. Yeah, but honestly, there's like so many people who I just want to wrestle. Another person who I was looking at the other day was Serena Deeb. I was thinking, oh my god, she's a proper tech queen. Like, I would love to wrestle Serena Deeb. Right, Swigger Protein, next question. Tips for my Bumble profile. I'm funny, Irish, with a cute dog. Well, firstly, I do love an Irish accent. Like, I personally think an Irish accent is so sexy. So you can maybe put that you've got a strong, masculine Irish accent. Funnily enough, on my Tinder profile, my last one, I put that I wanted a guy in his masculine energy. And when I say that, I feel like every relationship I've had, I've always been the person in the masculine energy, and the man who I've been with has always been in the feminine energy, in regards to like me chasing them, me making plans, me paying for things, me paying for food, me paying for hotels and all that type of stuff, where I'm the one in the male energy and then these guys are just being treated like princesses from me. That hasn't happened for years, but when I look back at my last like long-term relationships, that is what was happening. And I feel like for my next long-term relationship, I want to be in the feminine energy. So like, I feel like just a guy to make me feel protected, to make me feel loved, to make me feel wanted, to make me feel like I don't have to chase them, or I don't have to plan the dates, because regardless they're going to turn up and I'm going to see that person. Just that type of energy, because usually I'm always the one sort of making plans and stuff like that. Like, money isn't really a thing, because I have my own money. Like, I don't mind it being 50-50, but sometimes it'd be nice to be treated, or for a guy to offer to get the bill or open the door, just gentlemen, and someone to make me feel safe emotionally and physically. So yeah, if you're in your masculine energy, I'd 100% put that on your Bumble profile, because a lot of my friends feel exactly the same, because we've all met over the years so many losers who just want a mother figure and want to live off a woman instead. And it's insane, because back in the caveman days and stuff like that, the man was the protector. He'd go out and get the food and hunt and stuff like that, and the woman would stay home, like, you know, look pretty, but she'd look after the home, she'd nurture the home, she'd nurture the man, and she'd look after him emotionally and affection and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Have you ever been given a wedgie whilst wearing a bikini? No, I don't think I have. I've given myself one, but no one's ever done it for me. I want to buy dirty worn bikinis. Not a problem. I'd be happy to sell you as many as you want for a great price. Why not? Maybe like the older ones though, not the ones I want to wear all throughout the summer. Otherwise I'll have to buy two of the same. Should we expect a stink face when you return? So yeah, if we have any custom wrestling matches that have stink faces, then yes, expect a stink face. With a Model Over 18 show, I should be doing them right now in America. Obviously it's meant to be in America, but I just didn't feel like it was right for me because my knee hasn't been recovering as quick as I thought, and I didn't think that my knee could handle X amount of matches in a small space of time along with the flying. Like my knee, look at this, it's already swollen up from the plane, and and that's only a 4-hour flight, and for about 3 days, honestly, it's been absolutely horrific. I've had the most horrific, like every time I stand up, like say if I stand up now, I don't want to, my kneecap will feel like it's turned inside out and it just goes through me. I've been waking up in the middle of the night with it. Honestly, it's such a minging, horrible feeling. It's not pain, it's just uncomfortable, like your kneecap is going inside out, and it just feels horrible. What is your favourite finisher? My favourite finisher is the crippler crossface. Yeah, that's what I like to do now. I need to find some cool ways to get into it and get out of it, and I got like a few like little pin reversals and stuff like that, but I need to work on that more. How did you get into wrestling, and do you think you'll ever get into WWE? So I'm 33 now, so I think WWE isn't an option anymore, especially because of the injuries I've had and stuff like that. But I'm still a massive fan of WWE. When I first started, obviously that was the plan. I was lucky enough to have WWE tryouts in 2016. But it just wasn't meant to be. I do think now, being 33 and having all these injuries, a lighter schedule would be better for me. So something like Impact or AEW, or even one of the bigger indies in Europe would be amazing. But regardless, like, my wrestling career is sort of uncertain at the moment. I don't want to say that because it sounds negative, but I've tried to make a comeback and I've been in pain. I'm going to be trying to make a comeback now in May. I'm going to see how it goes. I'm currently not taking any bookings with other promotions. Any shows that I was booked for, I've dropped out of. Obviously America as well. I've had to turn down European bookings as well. So it's not nice, especially at 33, because I still feel like that's young for a wrestler. And I feel emotional, but like, you know, I'd love to have a couple more years. I'd love to be able to have 3 to 5 more years. I say that though, and it'd get to that, and I'd still want more years. Like, time goes so quick with wrestling, and honestly, it's so addictive. You just want more and more and more. So yeah, it is shit. It's sort of like, I feel like it's the universe punishing me, because back just over a year ago, or maybe a bit longer than that, I was wrestling so much. I was in and out the States, I did Europe, I did UK, like I was wrestling about 2 or 3 times a week, on top of having wrestling customs, on top of wrestling training, and I was mentally and physically exhausted. My body was hurting, but in different ways, you know, like when your body's aching, tired, and you're having injuries that might put you out for a month and stuff like that. Not all my matches were perfect. Some matches were a struggle where I thought, oh, for fuck's sake, like I really don't want to wrestle this particular match, we're just not gelling. And then there were other matches which were absolutely amazing, and I desperately just wanted to break off wrestling. Really, really, really wanted to break. I'd become so worn out, but I never thought that the break would be this long. And I think at the time I didn't appreciate it. Wrestling had become a chore, and it'd become part of my income, where basically I had to wrestle to stay relevant, to keep doing YouTube vlogs, to keep doing TikToks, and getting people over to my other pages that I make money off, getting people to buy customs and stuff like that. So I had to just keep wrestling to stay relevant. And now I genuinely feel like, you know, it's maybe August 2024 I came back from America, but I went into surgery, and yeah, basically from there then I tried coming back and training in November, hurt my knee really bad again. My fault, got too excited. Then February, I came back, did a show, and then silly me thought it'd be a great idea to then go training a couple days later, and then do another show a couple days later, then train a couple days later, where I had to drop out for a couple of shows for my own promotion. I had to turn down some really good matches, including wrestling a Japanese person, which I'd love to do because the only other Japanese woman I've wrestled is Hikaru Shida, which was years ago. So I've had to turn a lot of stuff down since doing that. So I feel like it's my own stupidity just doing so much within a week. I think maybe my body can only hack wrestling once a week or once every few weeks. I've been told that if I want to just do wrestling shows, maybe try not to wrestle train, because my body can't hack going to wrestling training, then in a couple of days going to do a show. When I say my body, I mean my knee, because it's grade 4 wear and tear. So in certain parts there's no cartilage, there's osteoarthritis in it, it's really painful. Like I said, it's just swollen from being on a plane, and now the kneecap feels like it's turned inside out. And I'm desperately just trying to lose weight, which is really hard, especially when you want to do things with your friends, especially abroad. And yeah, just trying to get as strong as possible, but it's really hard, it really is. I feel like I'm having a counselling session with you guys. Like literally, I don't know how one question has just made me open up so much. So I think we're going to wrap it up here, and then I'm going to answer the rest of the questions in another video, just so this video is not too long. So if you've got any questions, please pop them below. And yeah, let me know if you're enjoying these, and I will speak to you all soon. Also, like, subscribe, comment, share, everything.